Hey there, and welcome back to my channel, Weirdly OCD. Today's video, I want to talk about when is the proper time to clean. I know many people are going to have many different opinions on this, and I would love to hear them. So when you're finished watching this video, if you want to leave yours down in the comments below, I would love to read them. And as always, I reply to every single comment. Now, in a previous video, I actually centered a video around a cleaning schedule that I was going to attempt to do. Sadly, that plan and that schedule went down in flames. The plan with that was to do one specific room each day. That way it was getting thoroughly cleaned at least once a week, and it was getting cleaned deeply, and it was getting the attention it needed once a week. I wasn't having to rush through it because I knew I had 2 or 3 other rooms to do that day. That plan, as I said, went down the tubes because honestly, it was just too hard to keep up with. Especially on, it wasn't so hard on days I had off of work, but on the days that I did work, it was a little difficult. Especially if I worked first shift, because if I worked first shift, I got home around 4:15, and then by the time we ate dinner and stuff like that, I didn't really feel like cleaning, because half the time at work I feel like I'm cleaning or organizing anyway, so I didn't really want to come home and do it too. And I know that some people will probably think or say, well, just clean when it needs to be clean. Which that I guess could work for some people, but me, I don't want to wait until I see dust this thick on a ceiling fan blade to be like, oh yeah, I need to clean that. Because one, to me, that's just disgusting. And two, I'm just not that type of person. I'm a very type A person. So I think what I'm going to do is this. I have 2 days off a week, like most people. Not all, but most. I think I'm going to dedicate 1 day off each week to nothing but housework. Not the entire day, but I would say a good 6 hours. That way I'm getting several areas or a few rooms done in 1 day, and I'm not having to spread it out through the week, having to clean every day of the week like I had originally planned and tanked. And if I don't get every room cleaned once a week, it's not a big deal. To me, my personal time to do what I want to do, my time with Tony, my time with family, friends, things like that, that is way more important than making sure that every room in my house is clean every single week. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to tackle half the house on 1 week, on 1 day off, and then tackle the other half of the house on 1 day off the following week, and then just rotate that way. That way I don't feel so overwhelmed to try and do the whole house in 1 day, and then I've wasted 1 entire day with nothing but cleaning. So let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think I should try and give the 1 room a day another shot? Although honestly, like I said, I didn't really feel like cleaning or organizing when I got home. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to organize. I love making labels and making things look good and just right and filed and everything. But after working 8, 9, a couple times 10 hours, and then coming home, wanting to spend time with Tony, needing to eat supper, things like that, and just honestly wanting to relax, I didn't really feel like cleaning or organizing. So let me know your thoughts. when do you clean your house? Do you do it on a schedule, kind of like how I had tried before? Or do you do it just when it needs done? Or do you end up doing it when it's way past needing done and then kind of go into frantic mode because it's just so overwhelming? Let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to know what your opinions are. Or if you have a totally different method from what I had mentioned, maybe it's something I could try and see if it works for me. But with that, that is today's video. If I do try the way that I had mentioned, well, I shouldn't say if, when I start doing the way that I mentioned, I will definitely fill you in on an update on how it's going. I feel like it'll work a lot better than the schedule I had attempted before, but we'll see. But with that, that is today's video, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.